everybody. So I am driving home with Ella. We are coming back from my mom's. I had dropped laundry off there last night and I had to come pick it up this morning before it got stinky. But we're heading home now. It's already about, it's 10:16. So we're getting a little bit of a later start to our vlogs. Usually I start them right away, but some mornings I just kind of want to relax and I really don't have anything to talk about first thing in the morning. I was actually up fairly early today. I think I got up at about 6:30 or so, but it worked out nicely because I was able to edit yesterday's vlog. Yesterday's vlog was like 40 minutes long. Honestly though, I haven't had a vlog that had been that long in quite a while, so I didn't feel too bad about it because I know some of you actually enjoy long vlogs like that. So yeah, that went up yesterday. When I get home, I'm going to bring Ella inside and then I want to make my mud pie. That way it has plenty of time to chill. So when we get home, which will probably be in like 5 minutes, I am gonna show you how to make the mud pie. It's super easy, only a couple ingredients, but we'll go over all of that when we actually get home. And then yesterday I had posted a picture to Snapchat, but I also mentioned in my vlog that I had stopped at MAC. Late last night, I took the pigments I got from MAC and I was practicing with them for the Indian bridal look. If I have time, I'd like to actually practice my looks before I film them on Thursdays, but or whenever I can film them, but I think I got the colors right. It came out beautifully with just the eyeshadow alone, so I'm really excited about that. A couple of the I only bought one full-size pigment because they were actually out of a lot. They were out of stock on a lot of the pigments, so she gave me 2 samples, but then I actually bought a full-size pigment, so I will also show you those at some point today. And I think that's pretty much it. It's gonna be a pretty laid-back day until 7 o'clock when I have girls' night. It's just gonna be me, Amber, and my friend Kayla. So just us 3 girls, but I'm still gonna make that dessert for us. I just put my blinker on to go straight. Whoops, I was not paying. I don't know why I did that. That was really weird. But yeah, there's only gonna be 3 of us, but it's still gonna be a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm gonna film yet. I know Amber is fine with being on camera, but I don't know how Kayla is, so I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. Oh, also, I'm going to insert a really quick clip here of my brother's car, because supposedly he had gotten into an accident a couple of days ago. He smashed into a telephone pole, and it was just like, oh, I'm telling you, I have 3 brothers and I love them all to death. I really do, but I don't tell them that I love them as much, and it looks a lot worse than it actually is. He didn't get hurt. He's totally fine, but his car is totaled. It had to be pulled away. Cops, ambulance all showed up and stuff. But I just, you know, guys, if you don't see your family very often, which I don't see him very often because he's 16, he's, you know, doing football, he has high school, he's, you know, has a girlfriend, he's busy. So I don't see him very often, and I don't say I love you enough to him or, you know, my brothers and stuff. So go and hug your family because that was really scary to see his car and to think what could have happened. But like I said, he's totally fine, thank God. Alright guys, we are home and I'm going to make the mud pie. I'm sorry if the camera might be a little bit shaky. My tripod tends to shake a little bit if the tables move too much. So this is so easy. So I'm going to show you. You really only need 3 ingredients. You can definitely add what you want, but you're going to want some Cool Whip, which I had already gone ahead and ate a spoonful. So you're gonna want some Cool Whip. You could use any flavor, but I'm just using original. Then you want Oreos. Mine's reduced fat. I didn't mean to buy it that way. I just thought they were regular Oreos, but again, you can use any kind of flavor Oreos that you want, but we're just going with original. And then you're gonna want pudding. I ended up buying 4 of these snack pack things. I couldn't find Are these different? Ugh, one's sugar-free. Whatever. Actually, two are sugar-free and 2 are regular. My bad. But I'm sure you can buy like jars of them or cans of them, but I couldn't find them in my grocery store, so I just bought four packs, but they were only $1 each, so I mean really it's not expensive. Now for the tools you're gonna need, you're obviously gonna want a bowl that you're gonna put your mud pie in. I'm gonna be using both a wooden spatula and a rubber spatula, or a wooden spoon rather. A microwave safe bowl. You're actually also gonna want a regular spoon, and then you're also gonna want some sandwich baggies. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how I'm going to make it. So I'm gonna take my bowl and I'm going to crack open one of these puddings. I don't know how much pudding we're gonna need. That's why I bought four packs. So we might use them all, we might not. It all depends. Let's go ahead and open up our pudding. Does anyone else remember the snack pack challenge I did? Raise your hand if you did, because I do. All right, I'm going to use the rubber spatula to take out the pudding. And honestly, I hope we have enough. So let me go ahead and get all the pudding that I need in the bowl. Okay, so for the bottom layer, I ended up using a whole pack of these. So I'm gonna let you know like how much I'm using in case you wanna make one of your own. Obviously it might depend on the size of your bowl. Mine isn't terribly huge, and that's why I picked this one, because there's only 3 of us, so I didn't wanna waste a ton. So I put down a layer of the pudding. Then I'm going to take my Cool Whip and we're gonna lay down a layer of this right on top of the pudding. We don't want plastic, so I'm just going to scoop some and layer it right on the pudding. It's okay if this top or this bottom layer right here of Cool Whip is dirty, because you're not gonna see it anyways, but I'm going to evenly spread it along the pudding. Next, we're gonna be working with the Oreos. So I actually want to separate the cream from the Oreos. So I'm just gonna open up, if I can twist it, reduce fat sucks. I'm going to try to scrape all the cream out and put it right in this bowl, because we're gonna actually microwave the cream to make sort of a drizzle topping. And for the Oreo cookies themselves, I'm gonna grab a sandwich baggie and I'm gonna put the cookies inside the baggie because we're gonna crush these up. So I'm gonna scoop out a bunch of them and see how much I get, and then we'll come back and crush up the Oreo. Okay, so I scraped, it's scraped enough to pretty much fill up an entire baggie. I would highly recommend not using the reduced fat if you can, because out of all these cookies, I was only able to get very little frosting. So I'm going to throw this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. I don't know how long this would take to melt down, but I'll start with 30. Now this is where the table's probably gonna shake, but now I'm going to take my baggie while the cream is melting and take my spoon, and I'm literally just going to bang it until they're all crumbled and granulated. Here is the cream after about 30 seconds. I definitely think it needs more time. I really want it to be liquefied. We might have to add a tiny bit of oil, but I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds first. Okay, so that worked. It is all melted down, nicely liquefied. It's nice. It almost has like even Oreo pieces stuck in there. So we might have to reheat that in a little bit because we're not using it right away. But now going back to our, going back to our bowl, I have all of my Oreos chopped up nicely. Some are definitely bigger pieces than others, so I can even take it with my fingers and just kind of squish it. But I want to create a layer of Oreo crumbs right on top of this Cool Whip. Pudding, then the Cool Whip again, and then the Oreo crumble, and then we'll put it all together, and then we'll come back to the cream part. Melt the frosting just a little bit. Now I'm just gonna try my hardest to drizzle because this dries very fast. So I don't know if this is even gonna turn out looking pretty because it kind of looks like not. Ow! That's really hot. Okay, this is actually not working out because it's drying extremely fast. But I'll just take those little chunks off. Nobody has to know. Ooh, these are still really freaking hot. But anyways, there's my mud pie. So again, it was the pudding, Cool Whip, and Oreos. I used an entire tub of Cool Whip. I used 3 packets of pudding all together. I put more at the top to make it much more even. And then I used not a full bag of Oreos, but pretty close. So just to give you an idea of the ingredients that you would need. But I am gonna go ahead and throw this in the fridge so it's ready for tonight. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys real quick. Do you remember this thing that I got from the flea market for like $4? I was saying that I think it's a CD rack, but I really wanted to incorporate in my vanity, so I did. So on the top, I have a couple hand sanitizers. This one is Vanilla Berry Sorbet from Bath & Body Works, and same thing here from Bath & Body Works, but this is Pink Sugar Plum. And then I have my bubblegum lip scrub from Lush. And then on the second shelf, I have all my powders. So that's my Naked powder. This is an e.l.f. powder, and then this is my Airspun powder that I use all the time. I know it's a little bit dark, actually. Let me move this light to maybe make it a little bit better. Maybe on this side. There might be a shadow in the back, but at least you might be able to see what's inside. It's a little bit better. So there's my powders, and then just more of these kind of hand sanitizers. There's 3 of them. On the third shelf down are all my Nabby lipsticks. I have Nabby matte lipsticks, which are not here because they don't stand up the way these do, but this whole first row except for this one was from my last lipstick swatch, and then I have some from in the back, and then this one here is from, I think, my first lipstick swatch. And then down here is where I want to keep any MAC pigments. One of them, actually, well, technically 3 of them are new, but this is one. This is Old Gold, which is just kind of like a greenish gold. She gone to Skittle. Sorry, she just completely spilled a bag of Skittles. But this second pigment, I think you've seen before as well. This is the Copper Sparkle pigment. Again, all of these are from MAC, so I want to keep any MAC pigments down here. Now, this is a brand new one. I'll show you my makeup because I'm actually using this today, and it's really, really, really pretty. The girl yesterday said this one was very popular, and this one is called Naked, and I really, really like this one. And then the two pigments that I was looking at that they were out of stock on, she ended up giving me samples. Ooh, I gotta clean my, I don't know why it is rice. But these are the two samples that she gave me. So this one is tan, and I'll open it up really quick. Well, let me show you, and then I'll open them up. And then the second one is vanilla, which they spelt vanilla wrong. But yeah, so these are the two samples, and I'll quickly swatch the three new ones that I got. Okay, so I have them swatched on my hand, so I'm going to start from left to right, I guess. So this first one, this highlighting shade, is called Vanilla. This middle one, this coppery one, is called Tan, and then this one down here that I'm wearing on my lids today is called Naked. So this is the one that I have in the big pot, and then these were the two that they happen to be out of. But in case you're looking for some new pigments, there's a tutorial coming next Monday, not this upcoming Monday, using, I believe, that color. I feel like I used one. I had written down everything. I'm not 100% sure, but these are the new swatches I have. To kind of give an idea of what Naked looks, I have like a white, don't touch that, that's hot. Sorry. I have white on the inner tear duct, and then the rest of my lid is Naked. I gotta go over my lash line though. I think I figured out what I want to do with my hair. So I've been wearing it like this for the past couple of days, and it's all natural. Like, I'll put it up in the bun and then just kind of let it do its own thing. So I put no heat like on the back side of my hair. I just curl the front pieces back actually with my flat iron, and that's what I was telling her not to touch because it's still a little bit warm. But yeah, I just curl the like kind of front pieces to frame my face, and the rest of it is kept natural. I tease it up a little bit to give me some extra volume, but fingers crossed this helps my hair grow because I'm not putting nearly as much heat and damage on my hair, and I don't know, my brow's showing. So originally I was just gonna go with my mom and Amber to Savers, which is a thrift store. I wasn't gonna get anything, but I was gonna go and get Ella out of the house, but she has yet to take a nap, and it's 2:30. She usually takes one at 12, and I put her down because she was yawning and she just wasn't having it. So I had gotten ready with her, but now Amber wasn't able to go to Savers because I think she had to do grocery shopping. So my mom's like, we'll just go another time. So she is going down for a nap now. So I'm going to take advantage, and I'm going to film a story time, and hopefully I can get it out in 2 weeks. I don't know if you could hear that in the background. So I just got finished filming a story time to go up in not next Friday, but the following. And I thought Ella was sleeping. Like, I was filming the video and she wasn't making a peep, so I thought she just fell asleep. And like, literally as I was finishing the video, I started to hear her whine, so I went and picked her up. She threw up everywhere. Twice she threw up. So I just finished cleaning that, and I don't do well with throw up at all. So I had to change her. She's not wearing pants, but put her in a sweatshirt, and I'm like, okay, it's time to lie down in bed and relax because that was stupid, and I just kind of had a stupid day. Okay guys, so I am at my mom's right now. I'm actually just, I was responding to YouTube comments, but now I'm just kind of on my Facebook. But I'm actually going to end the vlog now. The girls are going to be here any minute. It is 6:52 and they're supposed to be here by 7, so I kind of got to get things set up. I'm sorry today was a little bit on the shorter side. I just like, it was a hard day. Ella never napped, which, you know how that is. She never fell asleep, and she threw up twice, and it was just like, it was a long day. So toward the end of the day, I didn't really feel like vlogging anymore. That's why I didn't. Honestly though, we didn't really do anything. I went into my bedroom and I laid down in bed with her, and I was watching Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. I think that's what it's called. Megan Fox and you know, the main star, Lindsay Lohan. And we were watching a little bit of that, but we didn't get all the way through it because she was kind of getting into everything. And then when my husband came home, we just ran to Walmart because he needed to get, what are you doing? Okay. He needed to get a gasket, so there was really nothing you really missed anyway. So, you like my new background, guys? Like, kitchen's done. Can you imagine? Yeah, if I had like, you know, $30,000 or something. But anywho, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.